Hello, JustJockTV and versus Scotland. It's the Janitor here once again with another edition of the Queen Down. Today we've just got some stuff to go over, so I may as well just get right into it. Basically, not much coming out of the Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter Cross Deck and Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3 news front. Just a couple extra videos, match videos you can see the fight clubs if you want to watch some extra footage, maybe see if any characters you're interested in are looking a bit different. Mortal Kombat, however, had a big, massive balance change over the past week. Quite a lot of characters are getting changed up. Except my main man Kung Lao, he's staying, no, Wu Kang, he's staying pretty much the same. All he's getting is, he gets the extra bonus damage on parry, which isn't really major, but if you play Mortal Kombat, that first stick of butter right there at the start is definitely helpful. Kung Lao, they're nerfable. Every time they nerf him, he just seems to come back with a vengeance. Is definitely getting a big nerf this time. His hat spin is no longer going to have the knockback, so it's going to be a lot easier to punish. Quite a lot of his moves have been easier to punish. I think the overhead's slightly safer, the hat overhead slightly safer, which is always good, but there's lots of other changes as well. Baraka seems to be a more formidable character. They seem to have buffed him up to a point where he seems to be a slightly different Kung Lao with the spin and stuff, but we'll see how he plays. Cyrax has had quite, I think everybody across the board has had quite a few changes. I know Cabal has had his Nomad cancels slightly fucked about with. Striker really changed up his game. He plays a lot differently. Cyrax got some nice little overhead buzzsaw and stuff, making that buzzsaw move slightly more useful. Anything else in fighting games? Not that I can really think of right now, but Scottish news, we've got a hell of a lot going on this time. Tournaments. We've got a hell of a lot of tournaments coming up. First of all, talk about Gamer Base in Edinburgh. Not a versus the Scotland event, but still always good to promote it. Basically, they're doing a Super Saturdays ranking battle every single Saturday at Gamer Base over in Edinburgh. I think Edinburgh is in that direction, not entirely sure. But basically, I think it kicks off at 2. They're hoping to finish for about 7. Go in, pay your money, do some ranking battles. All I can say is, this where I've honed my skills. I'm not the best player in the world, but I've definitely gotten a hell of a lot better going to these ranking battles. You'll see players from all over, predominantly the East Coast in this one, so you'll see some players that maybe you don't hear about or talk to, but it's always good to mix it up, and I hope that definitely our West Coast players get out there and mix up with the East Coast players, because they believe that Edinburgh is the only Scottish gamer base that's actually doing tournaments right now. Sorry for that, Glasgow, but what are you going to do? Also, we've got the HypeSpotting, road to HypeSpotting. Basically, we've got a whole roadmap of tournaments set out. 3 live, 3 in-person ones a month from the main sort of LAN centres we've got going on. Control, Defeat, 1 level up in Twitch. First week of the month, probably going to be called Control, Defeat. Second week's more likely going to be 1 level up, and third week's going to be Twitch. Basically, they're all going to take place on Sundays. They're going to be £5 entry. That gets you entry into the Street Fighter 4 tournament and the Marvel vs Capcom 3 tournament. Basically, what this ranking battle is for is same as sort of the Edinburgh deal, except instead of this one, this ranking battle, as well as a prize, also will get you some sort of seeding arrangements in the main HypeSpotting tournament come March, because this runs for the next 6 months from October all the way up to March. So basically, you've got what, 6, 12, 18 tournaments coming up that aren't the gamer based one. 18 tournaments all leading up to HypeSpotting. That's quite a lot of tournaments, that's quite a lot of practice, and that's quite a lot of stuff you can get going on. Don't forget as well that that also goes along with the casual sessions that go on at each LAN centre. Wednesday nights is Twitch, Thursday nights is 1 level up, and Sunday nights is Control, Defeat. So basically, if you're in Hamilton, Glasgow, Edinburgh, or you can get to those places readily and easily, you've got two at least one of the centres you'll have 2 outings a week. I know what is it, Twitch Gaming also do a session on Fridays as well. The attendance is always pretty fun there. There's always a lot of cool guys to play there. I personally go to Twitch right now because it's the best that fits into my schedule, but Belvedere was over at 1 level up and he says they're really holding it down there, which is really awesome to hear. Definitely a lot more games getting played over there. Guys playing BlazBlue, guys playing Mortal Kombat, guys playing King of Fighters 2002, as well as AE, Marvel and Street Fighter 3, which is always great. And Control, Defeat as well, they put on quite a lot of setups, even the PS3. You know, if you want to go out instead of, you know, staying in, as some people do, but then eventually they just go home. Of course, shout outs to Gogo, best Ken in the world. He's calling you out, man, won't you? You know it. But anyway, so you've got all of these centres just giving you lots of time to play fighting games, as well as, you know, your downtime, your online time, anything else you really want to do. But basically, road to HypeSpotting, 18 tournaments, that's a hell of a lot. And it also accumulates up your points. You go to the ranking battles, there'll be attendance awards. Basically, there'll be a sort of raffle at the end for you if you've been every single week, so that's another incentive to go every single week. You get your points on the board for boom, you get your points on the board for the HypeSpotting qualifiers if you want to get yourself a more sort of boom, what do you want to call it? A more preferred place in the sort of tournament. It'll get you seeded into a good position. Man, I'm totally waffling tonight, it's a bit late, it's my brother's birthday. Shout outs to Jake Ram, the T-Hawk player that you sometimes see. I know he makes you all salty, but he's 18 today, what can I say? He needs to get to more tournaments to play, but the guy's awesome. He's through there playing whatever he's playing right now. Should be Street Fighter, but it's probably not. Anyway, shouts to Jake Ram as always. Also, since we're on birthdays earlier in the week, why not? Let's kiss him ass. Shouts to Mike Cross. You are the best, and you know this. But yeah, that was on the Cross Counter live stream. But anyway, rambling on. What else have we got on? We've got the campaign trail for HypeSpotting as well. There's been a bit of confusion there. My video was a bit waffly and rambly again. What can I say? I'm horrible at doing these videos, but we're getting there. But still, like, subscribe, comment, please. Tell me I'm good, tell me I'm great. Helps my self-esteem. But basically, what we're in right now in the campaign trail is a nomination stage where you yourself can get your videos out, or get your blogs out, or get anything else out there you can to, you know, show support for your game. If someone else is, you know, someone else has made a video, you get it posted up, you get the comments on it, you get the views on it. Basically, what we're going to do is probably the top 6 supported games throughout the first month or two. Probably call it towards the end of October. The most supported games, 6 most supported games will make it into the single game vote, which is always good. Those 6 games, so more support I mean by like videos and blogs and stuff. Basically, whatever game for HypeSpotting's got the most buzz about it is the one that you want, is the one that's sort of going to be in it. And for the team tournament, we'll put those same 6 in, and we'll also add in Street Fighter, Marvel and King of Fighters as well. So it'll be 9 games to vote for in the team tournament. And we've not set how the vote's going to work, if you can change your vote throughout time and stuff before it closes, but we're hoping to run the campaigning for nominations from now through until probably the 3rd week in October, so you've got plenty of time to get your videos and your stuff together. And after that, November, end of October, November, and probably some couple of weeks in December as well, will be when the voting process goes through. So by Christmas we'll have these 2 slots filled up, and you'll know what you'll be playing in March. So you've got about 3 months, Christmas holidays and stuff, to get your practice in and get ready to play. So we've covered the road to HypeSpotting, we've covered Edinburgh Gamer Base, of course. I mention them every week. Shouts to Control Alt Defeat for the Sunday sessions, shouts to One Level Up for the Thursday sessions, and shouts to Twitch for their Wednesday sessions and Friday sessions. So you got 4 casual sessions a week you can get along to. Shoutouts to the Giant Attack guys for well, I don't know, for us mutually discovering each other on the Neo Empire. Good to see some players up in Dundee. One of the places I love to go up and play. I'll go to Decon every year, even though sometimes the tournament's a bit shoddy, but definitely some great players up there. You've got Brandstar, Graham, Muirtron, you got those guys up there. Hopefully the Giant Attack guys, they'll all integrate, have their own little Dundee sort of stuff going on out there. They'll love to see some more action going up in Dundee, because man, it's a big place, lots of players, can definitely get a lot of stuff going on there. So glad you Giant Attack guys have you know, kind of came into the Versus Scotland fold there, as it were. What else have we got going on? Skullgirl was delayed until early 2012. That definitely sets it back, being a sort of HypeSpotting tournament game, but I don't know if it's out in time. You can campaign for games that aren't actually out yet if you really want them in the tournament. I'm happy for you to do that with the provision that it's in. Obviously, if it's not in, we'll swap it out for the next best if it wins, but slightly gutted Skullgirls is going to be delayed, but I suppose with the kind of radio silence over the past few weeks, it was going to happen. Anyway, anything else I can think of? On the JustJockTV channel, the Gears of War videos are still going up. Don't know what the big dog's going to come up with next, don't know what Rob's going to come up with next, don't know what Steve's going to come up with next, but you know it's going to be fun. Please subscribe to the channel, rate on the videos, watch them, like them, comment on them, just, you know, participate a bit, let us know how we're doing. In fact, here we go. Community participation. You guys out there, let me know what I can do to make this show better. Let me know what I can do to up my game, you know, and let it go. I'm thinking maybe do some more on location clean downs with some other sort of cast members. That'd be quite good, you know. Get Belvedere in, get Flick in, get Breslin in, get Milligano and get other guys in. Thinking about doing other shows as well, you know, maybe rip off, yeah, shout us again to Mike Cross, you'll see why the ass kissing has appeared now. Maybe we'll rip off some Cross Counter stuff. Me and Belvedere can do some DJ T-Hawk Excellent Adventures online, so you can see us play online and get really pissed off. Maybe do a couple first to tens with some of the Scottish community. Laid down the challenge on the Samurai Drews videos out there. For all you guys that want to play Hakan, get subscribing to Samurai Drew's channel. I'll definitely drop that in the description right there. Definitely get subscribing to that channel. The guy is sick with Hakan, man. I tried Hakan, but I couldn't handle the oil, man. Oil to me, that's for cooking. But for Drew, man, that's for wrestling. That's for Street Fighter. The guy knows Hakan. He knows his stuff. He knows the pressure. He knows everything. So if you want to get into Hakan, definitely watch his videos. But I threw down a first to 10 challenge with him. Hopefully we'll get that on the go. Maybe a first to 10 at Marvel with Breslin, so you can see me get bodied. Maybe a first to 10 with Milligano, so you can see me get bodied. Maybe a first to 10 with Ken, Samurai Pizza again, so you can see me get bodied. Basically, just videos to showcase some of Scotland's better players against this mediocre piece of meat. But anyway, anything else we can come up with? No, I think that is it for now. Yep, HypeSpotting campaign trail, HypeSpotting, road to HypeSpotting, Pog Samurai Drew, Pogs and first to tens, kiss Mike Ross's ass, say happy birthday to my brother. Yeah, I think that's it for the show this time anyway. Sorry it was a little bit later than last week, but once again, community participation. Tell me what I can do to just make the show a bit better. Probably write a script, not ramble on, not look so stupid, stop wearing stripy clothes. Any sort of criticism will do. But anyway, thanks very much for taking the time out to watch. Hopefully all 70 of you maybe. I was the Janitor, and stay clean and stay keen.